Welcome to another episode of Comic Book Savant video. This episode is going to be a non-spoiler review for Black Panther. Movie just hit theaters on Friday. It has been wildly successful, but I'm going to take a moment out to give you a non-spoiler review and give you some of my thoughts about the movie. If you're unfamiliar, the movie is directed by Ryan Coogler and it's written by Ryan Coogler and Joe Robert Cole. If you're not too familiar with Ryan Coogler, this is his third theatrical release. He directed Fruitvale Station with Michael B. Jordan about four or 5 years ago now. Then he also directed Creed, which was a huge hit that he did about 2-3 years ago now, and now Black Panther. This is a very strong movie. I know a lot of people have heard a lot of social, political things circling the movie. At the core, none of that has anything to do with the movie itself. It's a strong, good, great addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole. This is what I think the 17th movie to be released, with the 18th being Avengers Infinity War, that'll be coming out in a couple of months. This is a great addition to the overall library of movies. It's one of the stronger films, I feel, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We have great performances turned in by Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger, as Chadwick Boseman reprising his role as T'Challa, Black Panther in the movie. You have stars like Lupita Nyong'o, Danai Gurira as well. Winston Duke is in the movie as well. Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, a lot of well-known African-American actors all signed up to be a part of this movie in some shape, form, or fashion. Daniel Waello, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Daniel Kaluuya is in the movie as well. Just want to make sure Sterling K. Brown plays a pivotal role in the movie as well. So it's a lot of very strong actors that are just hot, be it on TV with a Sterling K. Brown, through film, legends of film, when you start talking about a Forrest Whitaker or Angela Bassett being tied to the movie as well. You have Andy Serkis doing a phenomenal job as reprising his role as Ulysses Claw in the movie as well. Great performances, very good storytelling, movie that I enjoy. I want to go to the movie theater to see it again. I've only been to see it once. I went to go see The Last Jedi twice. I thought it might change my opinion of the movie because I was kind of on the fence after the first time viewing the movie. It didn't necessarily help, but this one is just a fun movie that you can just watch over and over again. But I at least want to see it one more time at the movie theater before waiting for it to come out on home video. But it's a movie I will revisit. Nice tone, very nice storytelling related to the movie, solid special effects, just overall a very enjoyable, pleasant movie. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Can highly recommend it to anyone to go see, not just once, not just twice, 3 times if you're lucky. Go see this movie. It's made a killing so far for the 4-day holiday weekend. I think it grossed somewhere between $210 to $215 million. Huge opening. I was watching a video on YouTube, or reading an article on YouTube, I can't remember. No, watching a video, John Campea. Love John Campea, check him out. He was doing a box office comparison to say the 4-day total that Black Panther made in the box office is basically the whole amount that Justice League made in this whole theatrical run domestically. That's insane that it did it in 4 days. It literally made more money in 4 days than Justice League did in its whole theatrical release domestically. That's insane to just put it in perspective. And I think it's the 5th movie to have such a big opening of all time. You know, it's history making right now. This movie dropped at it's very needed, just time wise, as far as the messages it's portraying in the movie. Being Black History Month and pushing unity, and being in a position to help others, making that choice to do so, self-discovery, knowing who you are and where you came from. It's a lot of very relatable themes, no matter what your race, color, creed, sexuality, religious beliefs that everyone can identify with this movie. And I think that's what makes it so strong and why I recommend it so highly to anyone that would be interested to see Black Panther. So if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, take a moment to do so. I think you'll really enjoy it. And again, hopefully you'll go out more than once to see it to keep those numbers skyrocketing. So then the studios will know that we want more diversity. We want more female heroes. We want more heroes of color, not just African American, Hispanic, Asian American. It's a huge gambit. Gay, straight, bisexual heroes, all of these things exist in the comics that we read from week to week, month to month, year to year. So, they would know with stepping out with this that they can take more risk and diversify the movie portfolio just like they do with the comic portfolio. It will only keep the overall genre of superhero movies strong by diversifying and not having the same cookie cutter thing, because we don't want this to implode on itself and then in a few years we don't have superhero movies anymore because they've become stagnant and they're all just cookie cutters of the same thing. So this is a step in with it being so wildly successful, with something like Wonder Woman being so wildly successful that they know that, hey, we can do these things. People are clamoring for these things and they will go out and support it, that they'll keep pushing the envelope further and further. We can get more cosmic, we can get some supernatural heroes. They can play around with different genres and that we're going to go support it. So that's why it's so important to check this movie out if you haven't, just for that fact alone. If you want to keep the comic film genre strong, we need more movies like this to keep it going in a positive direction. But that's all I have for you guys for this week. I will see you again next week for another episode of Comic Book Savant Video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also click the bell notification down at the bottom. And if you have a moment, stop by my website. It's comicbooksavant.com. You'll have access to all the videos I post here on YouTube. Also my audio podcast that I do with the same name. So check that out as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.